Ho buddies from Borderline Games, I'm Gareth, and today we're back playing either Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. Now, I don't know how long this is going to be, but it seems like the Nirvana Initiative has got one last trick up its sleeve. I think that we've got to investigate something to do with the nil number that Takiko gives us. Now, if you remember right at the very beginning, when we meet Ryuki, we can give Tokiko a number, and I think we might be able to. So if we do the previous save, go here, and then we're going to try and load in.
Thanks, chump.
Thanks, chump. Let's have a look. That's where we are, the epilogue. If we go to chapter 1, chapter 1, here maybe. It's got to be here, right? Let's start investigation here. And see if we can give Tokiko this number. And hopefully that will show us something, which will be cool, right? Nice Japan President Office. Yeah, here. Let's do that. Ought to know. Ryuki Chapter 1. Skip this. Nice Japan branch.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm the president of the Japanese Knives at Laws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
This is the president office on the top floor of the building containing the Japanese branch of Knives at Laws, commonly known as Knives. When I synced with Shikara earlier, Tama and I saw something in his Somnium. Someone who looked like they were in Knives was making the Bats 490 video. This feels like forever ago, and that's why we ended up here. We came to the president's office to talk to the top level of Knives. How do we get to Wingsync? Looking directly at you. Looking directly at me.
Maybe she's not thinking about anything at all.
Weird.
Her mind is completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
How did you end up here?
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, Knives is a secret organization hidden from the public.
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
What? About Knives?
I was surprised. I had heard of Knives, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on.
When do I enter this code then?
Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. Knives is a perfectly legitimate ideological society. Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches.
Okay, skip this. I don't need to know that. What were you doing around 6 AM on the 9th? Knives is an ideological society.
But Knives is not.
Okay. How will you tear the seams of the world?
Section between the warp and weft.
Yep.
I don't. You will. It is a prophecy.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
It doesn't really. Can you show me the hand sign again? The hand sign is supposed to be that symbol behind Tokiko. What were you doing around 6 AM on the 9th?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well,
We can skip this. About 490.
You are here.
About Chikara. Got your relationship with Jakara. Can you show me the hand sign again? It's an office desk. You're Tokiko's secretary.
Yeah,
Say something funny? Yep, pretty good.
I was only hired
Do I look at this maybe?
That's the non-Yapal. By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
Oh,
Freyr?
Frey. Frey, I thought I heard that somewhere before.
I am asking the person within you.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
A Freya? Yes.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
Yes.
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
This is interesting.
Then please tell me the nil number.
Oh, where is it? I wrote it down.
If you truly are a Freyer, you should know it.
It is. This bit's weird, isn't it? 0903 29. Ryuki chapter diverge. It's nonsense again. Wow.
What? Tama. Tama!
Tama's offline. AI function currently stopped. Self-healing program started. AI function offline. Self-repaired program activated. Tokiko. What the?
Thank you.
Whoa.
Why are you surprised? I didn't die. Let me show you the real world. I am this space.
Tokiko said find me. Where could she be?
Whoa. I can just walk through anything. Whoa, what the fuck? She's over there. But... any more secrets? Whoa, this is crazy. It's kind of scary. Okay, let's go. No elevator down. I'm coming, Tokiko. Is she coming towards me? She's just standing still. I thought she was moving for a second, but I think she's just standing still. Oh yeah.
This is the true world.
Okay, it's a bit depressing, isn't it?
Do you understand?
Is this a hallucination?
Is it because you cannot comprehend it logically, but you have already transcended the logic of causality? How did you know about the nil number? My hologram only discusses that fact 6 years into the future. And it is not Ryuki who will be told. The two Mizukis, we will tell them the nil number. But for some reason, you already knew. Why is that? Can you explain? This is a logical paradox. This is an enormous seam in the structure of this world. It has been rent, and the reality beneath has been exposed. Do you recall what I told you? If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. This is the result. We are in that hole now, in an empty space, torn into the false world itself.
Why did you order Amame to move the corpse? Why was the nil number shared at that time? It's Tokiko. Hiya. Hello, Tokiko. Why did you commit suicide? Why did you order Amame to move the corpse? Why was the nil number shared at that time?
You asked me 3 questions. All of them have the same answer. In order to experience this moment now, we did this. Although I suppose it is more accurate to say what we are about to experience. The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
Right. That's the warp and the weft.
And what is about
Oops.
to happen.
Oops. What did I just skip? Everything happened to make this happen. And what is about to happen.
The reality is, this world will eventually collapse. I have reached moksha, thanks to you. Further explanation is unnecessary. I will not allow you to call this charity, but I will grant you one of 2 options. Ryuki is about to return to the original world. When that happens, you can share this information with him, or not share this information with him. Which do you choose? I leave that decision to you.
Share.
I see. Ryuki will be returned to the original world, with the knowledge of these past few days, and what will happen 6 years from now. As a result, history will change. Not even I know if this will bring you true happiness, but I will respect your decision. Be seeing you until we meet again.
Whoa.
Goodbye, Freyr.
I'm doing it too. I am in shock.
Ryuki, are you okay?
What about Tokiko?
So,
I have no idea. I was out cold.
Mamoru, where's Tokiko?
Huh. She was just here earlier.
I explained to Tama how I met Tokiko outside the president's office. So Tama is...
Are you stupid or something? It's just one of your typical episodes.
No, it's not, Tama.
So it's...
Yeah, your hallucinations? I think you need to get some sleep.
We're going to change history. All this happened, more or less. Ryuki chapter diverge. Yagi Park, February 15th, 1020. 6 years later.
It's cold.
Mr. Date.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate a case.
A case?
Guess I've got to tell you everything now. 6 years ago, you solved the HB case and got promoted. Now you're second in command at Abyss. You're always at your desk now, so you don't really know what it's like out there anymore.
Why do I need telling that?
What, is the cold getting to your brain or something? You solved the HB case 6 years ago. You found Terror, Urosomizuki, in the basement of Horodori Institute. I bet he's in his holding cell right now, cursing your name. The case is still in the courts, but there's no doubt he's gonna get hit hard with the sentencing. No one but him knows the whole story, but he definitely cut Jin and Chikara in half.
About Tokiko.
Huh? Why are you asking about Tokiko? She disappeared 6 years ago. She's been missing.
She got free of the game. The simulation, rather.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. See ya.
Weird.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Ryuki.
Komeiji!
Long time no see, Ryuki.
Shoma.
Hiya. You're alive.
What do you mean? I'm not a ghost. See? My legs are right here.
Yeah, they are.
Well, they are short.
To think, my only son insulting me like this. You should consider yourself lucky I don't have a short temper.
That's great. Komeiji, you exist in this world.
That's an odd way of phrasing it. Though it's true I was removed from the world outside. Because 6 years ago you opened the freezer at Brahmin, Mr. Ryuki. I got sent to prison for illegally disposing of a dead body. But I finished my sentence long ago.
Venus in prison. You exist in this real world.
Now I work at a tofu factory, and I still do my comedy act on the side. Boy, now that I look back on it, what was I thinking? The alcohol's no excuse. I caused so much trouble for Shoma and Amame. I'm actually glad you arrested me back then. If I was never caught, things might have turned out worse. I can only thank you.
Komeiji. Shoma. Why are you here?
I was just on a walk with Dad. It feels good walking in snow, you know? Oh, don't worry about my body. I can't really put it into words, but I think I've come to accept it. It's not like a disease or something, and it doesn't cause me any pain. Plus, I don't think I've completely stopped aging. I'm growing a little bit. Maybe I'll live to be 600 years old.
If you really think hard about it, it is pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy without thinking hard about it.
Off they go.
Now we're gonna excuse ourselves.
Bye, Ryuki.
You stay in the cold park. Where you've been for 6 years, apparently. Not really, though, because apparently you've been promoted and you work in an office.
Shoma!
Darn. It was a step too late.
I mean, if you kept on going, I'm sure they're just around the corner.
I was gonna ask what they wanted to eat for dinner.
Mame. And again.
I didn't think I would meet my savior here. Today is going to be a good day.
Savior?
Are you serious? I'm talking about 6 years ago. You covered up what I did with Jin's left half. Not too long after we moved the body to the freezer, you found it there. Mame and I didn't even get a slap on the wrist.
Right, Komeiji was the only one convicted of disposing of the corpse. He never mentioned Mame's name during the trial.
Again. Amame.
Huh? What is it? You look like you've seen a ghost.
More like I've seen a killer.
Are you talking about a Mame? Well, she did slice it right down the middle. The lobster we got at the store.
Because you asked me to, Genny.
Ryuki, in this timeline, Amame didn't kill anyone.
Why are you saying that, Tama? It's almost like you know about the previous timelines.
As you saw earlier, Komeiji is alive and well. There's no reason for Amame to kill Terror. Not to mention Terror himself, Urusu Mizuki, has been in prison for the last 6 years. Well, just to get this out there, I don't completely believe in this other timeline thing you're talking about. I'm just humoring you.
Okay, cool.
Well, we're gonna get going. Ryuki, come by the restaurant soon.
This is weird.
I'll be waiting at Brahmin, too.
Of all places to decide to, Of all places to decide to have Ryuki meet everybody, why the park?
Hey, Master Ryuki?
Kizuna!
Huh?
Why are you so shocked, Ryuki? Did Kizzy's beauty startle you?
Hello, Leon. Why are you here?
Why? Well, this place is special for me and Kizzy.
So we went on a date.
A date, huh? You two seem happy.
Hell yeah.
I am very thankful.
Leon. Your legs.
My legs?
Hey, why are you looking at Kizzy's legs? Don't get any ideas, man.
No, that's not it.
If what you said is true, Ryuki, 6 years ago, on February 15th, an explosion destroyed the cathedral. But in this timeline, that obviously never happened.
By the way, Ryuki, I saw Mizuki in courts earlier. I think they're looking for you.
For me?
They had a message for you. They wanted you to meet them somewhere.
Where?
It's nearby.
Yes, the stadium.
We're gonna sing another song. It's the Mizukis. Hi guys. Aiba?
Huh? What about Aiba?
I am right here, in Mizuki's left eye socket.
Once I decided to join Abyss, I got my left eye removed.
And I was installed there.
As per usual.
So Mr. Date doesn't have you?
I go back sometimes, like having two lovers. Please do not make it weird.
You're just that popular.
Yeah, you have a way of attracting all the weirdos.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Mizuki is standing there. Phoebe, I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, yes. We wanted to ask you something. Does seeing the stadium evoke any emotions?
Like what?
I feel like we fought together here today on
Oh,
February.
these guys are remembering it?
I think you were there too, Ryuki. So I thought you might know something.
Interesting.
Hey, Tama. Is it really okay to leave things like this?
What do you mean? Komeiji is alive, Kizuna still has her legs. Mommy didn't kill anyone, and she's living her best life. Isn't this the ultimate happy ending?
Yeah, that's all true, but...
Oh, there she is.
The boundary that divides the real and unreal is ambiguous. It's all like a butterfly dream. Perhaps you are that butterfly, fluttering as the wind carries you through the air.
Okay then. I'm doing it back. There she goes. Did you guys hear that? Third class cabin has been unlocked in bonus. What's this? True flowchart. Hang on. What's going on? Hang on. Have I done this already? Yeah, I've done this already. So is that the ending? Oh, hang on. That one over there. We did this. Wow, it's crazy. And then there's this one over here. So is there no more? Is that it? What a crazy twist at the end of this game. So if I did this, then there's none. Stop playing the current investigation and start Ryuki Diverge. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Endgame returned to the title menu. So we unlocked everything now. Third class cabin.
Hurry and check it out. Come on.
Third class cabin Somnium. A loud noise startled Iber awake and her eyes snapped open.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light, she realized that she didn't recognize her surroundings.
Ow.
Ha! Is 999, right? With a crack, Iber's head connected with something metal. She rolled over and threw out her hand to steady herself, where she found herself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
Her balance lost and her still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Iber tumbled down to the cold grey floor.
Ouch! God damn it! What the hell?
She looked above her with an angry scowl. She finally understood where she fell from.
A bed?
A 3-bed bunk bed. She fell from the top bunk.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
Her shoulders, knees and back were in pain. But her head got the worst of it.
Damn. My eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it.
There's a vibration coming from the floor. The whole room is shaking.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
Iber didn't know what could be causing it.
Anyway.
Iber brushed her body off and stirred. She slowly looked around. Seek a way out. And she whispered.
Where am I?
Iber stood in a room so unfamiliar to her, it nearly made her forget the pain in her body. Eventually, the shaking subsided.
Wait. It stopped?
A strange silence started to fill the room. In the distance, the sound of metal.
What's that sound?
Iber looked about the room. An antique stove. A 3-bed bunk bed with thin mattresses. There was another set of beds on the other side of the room. On the wall was a slightly rusted door, an iron door. It stood as firm and cold as a stone monument.
That's...
The first thing that caught her attention was the writing. There was a number written on the door with bright red paint. 5.
5? What's this 5 mean?
This is so weird. She stared at the number and slowly approached. She tried shaking the L-shaped handle on the door.
It won't open.
Pushing and pulling did nothing. Beside the door was a device that appeared to be some kind of card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Iber closed her right hand and pounded on the metal door.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
No response. She lifted her left hand. And at that moment she noticed something peculiar.
Huh? What the hell is this?
She couldn't keep the question inside. On her left wrist was a bracelet, totally alien to her. A digital number was displayed in the center.
A watch? It doesn't look like one.
It couldn't be, of course. There was only one number displayed.
5. That's the same as the door.
Not that she knew what that meant. Iber was confused, but decided her first course of action should be to take the bracelet off. She turned her wrist as if taking off a watch.
How do I take this off?
There were no clasps on either side of the bracelet. She turned her wrist the other way. She noticed protrusions coming from out of each side of the display.
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
She pressed it, but nothing happened. The digital face did not change at all.
Nothing. Damn. I guess I'll have to force it off.
Iva tried to remove the bracelet by force, but
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
the metal bracelet was tight around her wrist.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
She let out a frustrated scream. The situation made no sense to her. Her head felt like it was going to explode.
Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me?
A sharp pain in her head caused her to lift her vision.
Oh,
She discovered a window opposite to the door.
this is...
It was similar in style to those found on ships.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
She slowly walked up to the window. Outside was pitch darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
She squinted into the dark. In the next moment,
Huh? What the? You gotta be kidding me! What the hell is going on here?
the window shattered. Water started pouring into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Iva shouted and turned around. She charged to the door. Hey!
Anyone? Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something!
No answer. The water was rising quickly. It sloshed around her knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out. And fast.
Iva wiped sweat from her brow and looked around the room. This is crazy. 6 minutes, 1 person, 5 door. Upon waking up, Iva realizes that she's on a strange ship, solve the mysteries and escape from the third cabin. What? Okay. This is so stupid. Right, seek a way out. Blue briefcase. Briefcase can't be pried open, so another key needs to be found. Right, how did I do this again? Right, mirror. A small red key? Is this for opening something red?
I should probably hold on to this key.
Iva tries to leave, but something stops her. The person in the mirror was not herself.
What's up with my face?
She whispered to herself.
I look like a zombie.
What happened?
Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I was solving a case. I synced, and...
At that moment, a memory came back. It was the last memory before Iva woke up in the room. She got home a little past 12. Iva ran up the stairs to open the door to her room, room 201. Iva's home, a modest studio apartment, one that's 63,000 yen in rent could buy. She first moved into the studio when she started college. It'd been 3 years and 7 months since then.
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
As she entered the room, she pressed the switch on the wall. The ceiling lights flickered and emitted a dull white light.
Man, work was rough today.
She was familiar with the scene in front of her. In the corner of the room were magazines and dust-covered college textbooks. CD cases scattered around, jeans and t-shirts left on the floor. But this time something was different.
Huh? A breeze?
The night wind made the white lace curtains waver, carrying the scent of deep autumn.
Huh. That's weird. Did I leave that open?
Confused, she slowly crept up to the window. It was open on one side. She stuck her head out to check.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
Iva closed the window. When suddenly, she turned to face a spectre of a man dressed in black. He wore a hood and a gas mask that concealed his face. Who are? She started to scream, but no sound came out.
I can't.
Iva fell to the floor with a thud. She saw white smoke pool around her. Smoke emanating from what looked like a grenade. Everything was going white. Even the thoughts inside her head were going white.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
A voice rang in her ears. It sounded scratchy, noisy, a distinct hissing growl.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That was her last memory before waking up. Iba's consciousness melted into the white fog.
That's right! That guy with the gas mask! That son of a bitch must have taken me here.
Iba clenched her teeth and tried to remember how the man looked.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
His voice was definitely modulated by something, and his body was cloaked and concealed.
Just who was that? It said, "You have been chosen."
Iba didn't have a clue what that meant.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
But the memory lingers.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game, huh? What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Iba punched the mirror. Items obtained can be checked from the clue list. Okay. On top of the stove was a faded pot. Let's see if there's anything here. Huh, looks like there is. A key. Definitely not for a door. What's it for then? The key's blue, it's supposed to open something else blue. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure, wish the door would, wish the door to get out of here was easy to open. Screwdriver. Huh, wonder why that's there. A normal screwdriver. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. We got that. Corkboard, there's a note on it.
The note on the bulletin board.
There are red and blue triangles on the note. Below is a right-facing arrow, pointing to something red and something blue. There's a picture frame, an old picture frame, there's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Well, the screwdriver got those screws off easily enough, and here's the picture. Photo of a ship. Looks like an old cruise ship. Picture of an old cruise liner. On the back of the photo were 10 symbols and numbers. The symbols are all the same shape, the top row was empty and the bottom row was filled out. What does this mean? Can't bring myself to call this a bed, it feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. Piece of paper under the pillow.
The note under the pillow.
On it is a blue shape and a red shape. Below is an arrow pointing to the right. Pointing to something red and something blue. Okay. There's a lock on the briefcase, it won't budge. Hopefully the blue key will come in handy. Tries to put the blue key in the lock, but it's not opening. Looks like I need a combination to unlock the briefcase. Okay.
Damn it!
Is there something I can use in this situation? Setting the numbers and turning the key, perhaps. Right, how do I look at... clue list. Picture of a note from this. Right, so full triangle, empty triangle. Full triangle, 6. Hang on. Stop it. Yeah. Full triangle, 7. And then empty triangle, 4. 7, 4, I think. Yeah, 7, 4. And then 7, 4. No. No, 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 no. God damn it. Clue list again. 7, 4. And then 8, 5? 7, 4, 8, 5. Let's have a look. 7, 4, 8, 5. Boom.
All right.
Give me those. It's so funny to do this. Feels weirdly nostalgic. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, the other one. So we've got full, empty, full square. Okay, so full no, not that. Full square is 0. Full square. Oh god damn it, which way? That up to the left. Full square 0, 2. Okay. 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3. Boom. Give me that. Oh, something in here. What is this, a file? Inside the file was a piece of paper. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number, add them as digits to one another. Yep, we get that. We remember that from 999. That final single digit is your digital root. The digital root of 678 would be 3. Yep, got that.
I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number.
Oh, looks like there's something on the back of the thing. What? On the back of the thing? A stack of keycards. Huh. 678. Does that mean something?
5.
Just gotta make 5. What's the meaning of this number? On the side of the device is a small gap. Card that I obtained earlier. Maybe you slide the card in there. There's a lever on the device. Maybe if I lower this. She lowered the lever, but all it did was emit a strange sound. The lamp is still red and the display didn't change. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint.
Of course, the files.
That file said something about a digital root.
A digital root. The digital root, huh?
What am I supposed to do with... There's 5 on the door.
Do I have to get a digital root of 5?
I'm not really sure about this. No, whatever, it's worth a shot.
Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through the reader.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Digital root can be made with 3 of these numbers. Oh, okay. To make a 5, we want to have 14, don't we? So... I think? Boom. With determination, she lowered the lever, which resulted in a different sound than before. That sound. Did it open? The red lamp is green. It must have worked. That was the last obstacle. Escape! Well, that was nostalgic, wasn't it? Updated depth. You found it. Hilarious. Seek a way out. Awaken. Clear the third-class cabin. No death game this time. The bracelet has been unlocked in the bonus menu. The bracelet. What? Bracelet? What are you talking about? Well, I think this might be everything either Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative has to offer as of now. I thought we might get more of an answer as to why this whole thing is a simulation and maybe more detail about that. But we did get a nice little trip into nostalgia, which was fun. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching this episode of either Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative, and I will see you later. Have a good evening. Bye bye. Have a good evening again. I said it again because I really mean have a good evening. Bye bye.